Shalom to you in the name of Yeshua. All right, just a quick one again. Sorry, you might be hearing Beth's voice. Sorry, I'm in such an environment, right? I actually prefer the serene environment as this, where I can hear the whispers of nature. I know. Right. I've been undergoing a series of teachings, right? The Holy Spirit have been taking me through the layers of intelligence, right? And I just want to share a quick one with us. Now, as touching knowledge and how they might use knowledge to manipulate you to lust. Now, at the end of the day, we are going to be talking about lust and how demons and how Satan manipulates the human mind to activate such energy in him constantly. Now, knowledge is not something that is born with man. No, man is either brought into it or struggle his way into it. You either learn by discipline to seek to know, or a divine being usher you into a divine knowledge. Divine knowledge is not something that is common to man. They are sacred knowledge. They are sacred knowings that are hidden from the face of the natural man. The Bible said in Daniel chapter 9, right? In Daniel chapter 9. So Daniel said, he was reading, he was brought into a corridors of knowing, he was brought into an avenue when he could interact with the knowledge that is above, beyond him, that have existed eons of time, long before his conception, right? And he saw in Daniel 9 from verse 2 to 3, he saw the interaction where it was written of them, the captivity they will be in Babylon. And he said, I, Daniel, understood by books, right? That understanding was not common to the man that Daniel was. No. To the man that Daniel was, that understanding was far beyond him. It was ushered him by a divine intelligence. Now, there are knowings, there are secrets in the universe that if you are being brought into them, there are a lot of disadvantages that it will cause to humanity. How did you think that they come about? The artificial intelligence, AI, and all of those stuff, right? Now, I want to talk about the aspect of masturbation. Now, the demons of masturbation are demons that are wise, they are intelligent. They will use the tool of knowledge to manipulate the consciousness of man so that man can become their host, so that man can become their subject, rather, and they can become the host of man. How do they do this? Now, when they project, there is an abstract projection of lust into your environment, your thinking environment. Once they project that, they can use all kinds of structure, every activities that is within the consciousness of man, right? When I mean the consciousness of man is this mango tree you are seeing, the banana tree you are seeing behind me, right, can be used as an advantage to manipulate my consciousness in the realm of the spirit. Now, when they use this, what they do is that they bring an awareness. They use that knowledge to use all kinds of activity to manipulate. They could bring a kind of pictures of ladies, women, right, of men, right, to your consciousness. So you digest those information. Once you digest those information, they've collated the data, what's your interpretation of those data, and they store it in their data bank. What they do oftentimes is that they take from where you have stored. Maybe there's a pornographic film or exposure, right, you were brought into. Now, what they do with that intelligence, sorry, the door is backing. Now, there was a pornographic film that you were exposed to. Maybe it's something, a naked picture or whatever. Now, what they do is that they store that thing, your reaction, in their data bank. Now, a time come where they replay that data, what they have committed from you, they replay it to your subconsciousness. Once they are able to activate this in your subconsciousness, your reaction is that you are driven with that urge. You are driven with that urge to go and masturbate. And once you do that, what happens is that, you see, the Bible said, to whom you yield your spirit to, servant you become. Right? Once you are able to yield that first appetite, you yield to them, it becomes more difficult to stop. What they do is that there is a perpetual invitation, right? They keep on inviting you, and oftentimes a lot of persons have given birth in the spiritual world, right? When they give birth in the spiritual world, what happens is that once they give birth in the spiritual world, You will need to be feeding your baby that you now have in the spiritual world. This is how demons manipulate. So there is always a time they invite you. Continually, they keep inviting you so that you've been feeding your baby, because it's not good for you to just give birth, right? Because what did they take from you? The moment they take your sperm, right? They use it. There is an intelligence behind that taking. They manipulate it and use it in there, because what they are doing is that you are not just having fun, you are sleeping with an abstract demon that have been projected to you. That abstract demon that have been projected to you, that is who you are sleeping with. So they use that intelligence to be manipulating you. So you are lost in your consciousness. So that urge, you have been possessed by that urge within you. Once you are thinking, you are being possessed. There is no, every other thought that will flash from you is the thought of lust, is the thought that how you need to engage again, because you need to feed your baby you now have in the spiritual world. So these are how the devil, the demons, they manipulate the human mind. They use lust as an adventure, because that is the common way to access the spirit of man. To who you yield your spirit to, servant you become. You say, to he that is joined to the harlot have become one spirit, and to he that is joined with Christ, one spirit they are. So once they are able to use lust to manipulate your essence to the spiritual world, they have joined you. They marry you. What they do is that they marry you. There is an intermingling. There is an intermingling. You are being married, and what they will be doing is that as you are being married, they keep on manipulating you from that side. Don't forget, I said, the essence of man makes more sense in the other realm, where man's ability is strengthened from, where man cannot see, right? What you cannot see is bigger than what you can see. Because the fall of man makes blinded him from see beyond this realm alone, this natural realm alone. Because there are other realm of influence, even science have told us. There are other intelligence, there are other universe, 11 others, but they can't prove their existence because they base their intelligence on fact, but they can't prove their existence, but they exist, right? These mechanic bodies, they exist. So that is what happens to man. So it is more easier for man to stay off put than when man starts, when man starts engaging in this manipulation, when he's being manipulated to engage, it is difficult for him to stop. It is difficult for him to stop. It seems as though he is starving the marriage, the union that he has been brought into in the spiritual world. That union, it seems as though he's starving his partner over there. He's starving his partner over there. So that is what happens. So you must consciously and unconsciously fight your way from this manipulation. There is an ongoing manipulation. I know what I'm saying. There is an ongoing manipulation. Shalom, shalom. In the name of Yeshua.